Imagine this. You're walking down 57th Street, staring up at skyscrapers worth more than the GDP of small countries. You assume tech bros, hedge fund kings, or Saudi princes own them. Wrong. The real owners don't post on Instagram. They don't show up on CNBC, and most of them don't even live in these buildings. Because in 2025, old money American families quietly control more of Manhattan than ever. Over 40% of trophy properties on Billionaires Row trace back to just 12 US dynasties, families whose fortunes began before World War II. Today, three truths. 1. How these families survived 2008. 2. The secret 15 Central Park West billionaire bunker. 3. The silent 2024 to 2025 Manhattan land grab. Old money never left. People think Manhattan belongs to new money. That was true for maybe 10 minutes in the early 2000s, but the Astors, Vanderbilts, Rockefellers, and Goliaths used to own entire neighborhoods. When the Great Depression and death taxes hit, people thought they were finished. They weren't. They went underground. Trust inside trust. No estate tax states. Patience. So when 2008 hit, these families had no debt, huge cash reserves, and 100-year-old trusts. While buildings sold for 30 to 50 cents on the dollar, they quietly bought everything. Fast forward to 2025, high interest rates, frozen development, scared foreign buyers. Only one group doesn't need loans: old money. Revelation. Number 1, the Billionaire Bunker, 15 Central Park West, celebrity hotspot. But starting in 2019, One Delaware LLC began buying full lines of apartments. Cash, no contingencies. By 2023, they owned 28 units, over 10% of the building. Follow the shell companies far enough, and you reach a tiny family office on East 67th Street, run by descendants of a 19th century railroad and banking dynasty. They turned 15 CPW into a private billionaire club. No applications, invitations only. Buy-in starts near $100 million. Revelation number 2, the Park Avenue Pipeline. To build a trophy tower in 2025, developers need land, rezoning, and huge loans. Banks require 60 to 70% of units pre-sold. Enter the pipeline, a private network of old money family offices controlling $400 billion. Developers pitch them first. They buy the best units, all cash, with permanent condo board influence. Example, 520 Park Avenue, publicly sold to wealthy individuals. Reality, 65% went to 6 old money trusts. One trust bought 12 units for $450 million. Cash. These families hold for generations. No capital gains, no estate tax. Revelation. Number 3, the Manhattan land freeze. In 2024, office vacancies hit 22%. Banks panicked. Old money moved in. Through opportunity, zone funds, and 100-year trusts, they bought office towers at 40 cents on the dollar and began converting them into luxury residential. The biggest move, a consortium of 4 families bought 6 full city blocks between 5th and Park from 49th to 59th. They're not building yet. They're waiting for 2031 zoning changes that allow towers 2 to 3 times taller. This isn't investing, it's controlling Manhattan's future geography. The new reality, Manhattan is becoming the world's priciest gated community without visible gates. Even new billionaires can't buy into certain buildings. Old money doesn't need to sell. 2-bedroom rents on Park Avenue start at $25,000 a month, not because owners need rent, but because they're planning for 21-25. By 2035, over 60% of prime Central Park frontage will belong to pre-World War II dynasties or sovereign wealth funds. Ironically, old money keeps buildings immaculate. No over-leveraging, no cheap glass towers. Final twist. One of Manhattan's largest undeveloped residential sites is now controlled by a Singapore foundation created by descendants of a historic American family. No U.S. estate tax, no NYC mansion tax, untouchable. So when you look at those glowing penthouses, it's not the guy on the Forbes list. It's the great-great-grandchildren of the people who owned New York before Forbes existed. They never left. They just got quieter. If that shocked you, like, comment, subscribe, and tell me, did you know this was happening?